Hey everyone, welcome to another episode on my channel. I am Gina Zaveri. Out here, I talk about all things life, relationships, and why we behave in the ways that we do. In today's episode, I want to talk about how to get into growth mindset. But before we get into it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and share this video with your loved ones because you never know, this may be exactly what they need to hear right now. According to a Harvard Business Review, individuals who believe that their talents can be developed have a growth mindset, and they also tend to achieve more than those with a fixed mindset. I personally believe that people who have a growth mindset are always looking to learn more to become a better version of themselves, and they're always looking for solutions to their problems instead of playing the blame game. Remember, the only competition that you should have is with yourself. And when you have a growth mindset, you're working towards becoming a better version of yourself every single day so that eventually you can live your best life. Here are 3 things that you can start doing today to get into that growth mindset. This is my absolute favorite thing to do. I've always been a big dreamer. It's truly said that if you can dream something, you can achieve it. So I believe the first step to getting into a growth mindset is to dream big. When you dream big, you would want to grow to become that better version of yourself so that you're able to achieve those massive dreams of yours. When you dream big, that becomes your strong reason why you would want to grow and acts as your motivator to put in that work. So I want to share a funny story with you all today. A few years ago, my husband started a business and he set certain monthly financial targets for the company that year. For him, those targets were quite high and difficult to achieve, but he was motivated enough to put in that work that was required. So he comes to me and tells me these are my goals, expecting a great reaction, and all I say to that is, that's it. It is really funny how the rest of the conversation went because he was totally judging me, judging his targets. But at the end of the conversation, he decided to double all of his targets. And over the course of that year, he ended up hitting each of those targets. It was absolutely crazy. He had never imagined that he could achieve all of those targets, especially in the initial years of the business. That is the power of dreaming big. It motivates you to put in the effort to at least try to reach those massive goals. An important characteristic of a person who has a growth mindset is that they are always looking for more knowledge. When I was in school, I thought that once I'm done with college, I will never have to open a book in my life again. And I was looking forward to that liberation. But the Gina back then had a fixed mindset and she had no idea how liberating it was to have a growth mindset. I had a major turning point in my life after school which changed a lot of things, and eventually I started getting into a growth mindset. I wanted to learn more, I was getting more curious about things, I wanted to try different things in my life which required me to study more. Ever since, I have done so many offline and online courses, and I have signed up for so many right now that I feel overwhelmed sometimes. But just thinking about all the knowledge that I will receive on doing those courses gets me so excited about life. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. So commit to learning. You can add learning into your daily routine through very simple things like listening to podcasts while you're driving or walking or cooking, or whenever you're sitting idle. You can watch YouTube videos on topics that you're interested in. You can read books, you can read blogs, you can follow the right pages on social media that uplift you and unfollow the pages that make you feel that you're not good enough. And be mindful of all the information that you're consuming, whether it's on your TV or your smartphone or your newspaper. Make sure that all the information that you're consuming helps you grow or up-level you in some way. Change is the only constant. In order to grow, you must change. In order to succeed, you must accept and adapt to the changing environment that you are in. Be open to getting outside of your comfort zone. Yes, it's not easy, but once you know that accepting these changes will help you become your best self. It will feel easier and you will be able to do it more often. So be accepting of changes, because the more you change, the more you grow and the more you will succeed. So these are the 3 things that you can start doing today to get into that growth mindset. Dream big, commit to lifelong learning, be open to change, and get out of your comfort zone to live your happiest and the best life. Thank you so much for listening to me today. If you found this video valuable, hit the like button and comment down below what you're going to start doing today to get into that growth mindset.